Hello everybody, welcome to Crafter's Story. It's Celeste here. So I'm going to try something today called turmeric printing, and basically you putting turmeric and alcohol, rubbing alcohol. So I've got some of my 91% proof rubbing alcohol, medical alcohol. You can use vodka or tequila or any of those clear liquids as well. I've just got this, and then I've got 2 tablespoons of turmeric in a little container. I think I picked up 24 of these little containers in a packet at the Dollar Tree, so just tiny little container of that. I'm going to add some alcohol to that in a second. So the recipe that I found said that you need to use photo printing paper that is used in inkjet printers. I don't have any, or I might have some. I just don't know where. I don't know where it is in my craft space. Anyway, so what I'm gonna try and see if this works. I've got some glossy shipping labels, also from the Dollar Tree. You get 18 of them in a pack, so it's really inexpensive. So I've taken 2 of these out, and I'm just gonna give it a go, guys. And so typically what people do with turmeric painting is they put down leaves and flowers and organic materials. I'm going to try something just a little different. I thought I took out, yeah, I did. So I'm going to, let's first make the turmeric mixture. So I've got my turmeric here. I've covered my workspace because I already have a stained finger. So, you know, if the staining is a little bit of an issue for you, you probably need to wear some gloves. I tend to just wing it. So I will eventually get some acetone, and I think that probably will get rid of the turmeric on my fingers. But I'm going to take, there's my 1 tablespoon and my 2nd tablespoon of the rubbing alcohol. Let me just close it because I don't want to knock it over. I have been known to do stuff like that. I'm going to use 2 toothpicks just for an extra, kind of like a stirring utensil. Put my alcohol into my turmeric, which is also 2 tablespoons. Excuse me. And then I'm just going to mix it. Just until I feel like the turmeric is not going to dissolve. I just want it to sort of be incorporated, I guess you could say, like a gravy, kind of like a little bit of a gravy consistency. Oh, don't spill. All right, so I've got that. The stuff stains like crazy, really does. I put turmeric in my smoothie every morning. That's what I have for breakfast. I struggle with breakfast. It's a hard meal for me to eat, so I just have a little smoothie with a bunch of stuff in it, and turmeric is one of them. Good for inflammation and other holistic stuffs. All right, let me put that aside. So I've got another one of these little containers, and I've put some paper towel around it, and I've given it a bit of a divot, I guess you could say, with some elastic bands. I'm going to now pour this in because I just want the liquid, the stained liquid. I don't really want all the grainy stuff, the turmeric grainy stuff. And I'm hoping that this is going to filter through. I might have to give it a minute because the paper towel's picking up. See how paper towel's drinking in the alcohol? Yeah, it is coming through. I might have to just kind of force it a little bit. If you don't want to use paper towel, what probably would work better, may not drink up the alcohol quite as much, would be some fabric. Let's see, am I being successful? A little bit, not too much. I think I made a mistake by using this because it's just all the alcohol's being drunk up by the paper towel. So you know what? I'm going to cheat. And I'm going to take my printer paper and I'm just going to paint this on. Grainy stuff and all. And anybody that has done turmeric painting might be going, no, what are you doing? But since I did not put my mixture into fabric, and since it's not filtering, I'm just gonna have to do this and see what happens, guys. I'm just gonna see what happens. And then let me put this aside. I'm gonna have such stained fingers, but anyway, you know what, it's okay, it's all right, it'll wash off. So here we go. I have now got my turmeric painted quite generously actually onto my shipping labels, my glossy shipping labels. And now I've got these little vases. They are just something I cut out. Got that one and this one. Oh no. Let me use this maybe to move it. There we go. No, it's still skew. Ever so slightly skew. All right, I don't want to move it too much. So then I have all these little punched out little round circles, and I thought I would put them down just randomly above. So guys, first goof up by yours truly is not having the correct filter. It should have been fabric and not paper towel. But I am going to I'm hoping that it's not going to matter. And I'm also hoping that the shipping labels are going to work just as well as photo quality printer paper. But until I have finished this craft, I'm really just not going to know. Alright, so did any of this stuff go through? Nah, not really. Okay, that's fine. Now, next step, I need to get... I have got these frames. I'm a little close, guys, sorry, but it's this, just a frame with some glass. I'm going to open that up. Hold, I'm getting there. Open it up. Let me see if I can, sorry, I'm struggling to get, there we go. All right, like that. Now I'm going to pick up as carefully as I possibly can. Pick up and place down my turmeric painted. I'm going to go off camera just for a second, just so that I can move. Oh, maybe I'll do it this way. Okay, let me get the glass down on top of it so it stays in place. Hopefully, with a bit of luck. Like that. Oh, no, it moved. Don't move. I guess I'm a little finicky. All right, let's get this. I'm gonna have to flip this. All right, the glass is not being, I think I probably messed this up. No, they're sticking. Okay, that's fine. They are staying in place, but the glass is not. let's see. Why am I struggling? All right, let's see if my composition is still, well, okay. Everything moved. That is not good. Let us open that up again. I think what I should do, let's move this guy to the side, and maybe it would have been better for me to arrange everything on the glass first and then put my turmeric paper over it. Let's see if that worked. Okay, it kind of worked better. It kind of cut it off on the side there a little bit, but I think I'm fine. Let's try the other one. And this time, something I don't think anybody knows about me, that I don't think I've mentioned it before, is that I struggle with the feel of velvet, and it's just my own silliness. It's just the feel of it. I don't know. Oh, I've lost some of my... All right, let's do it the way... Let's do it that same way. I'll move it over. Get a couple of these little guys lying down everywhere. Here, then, here, there, and everywhere. And we'll get this guy down. Kind of, I suppose. Excuse me, you guys. All right, let's put the paper down. Close it up. So the next step in this whole process is going to be... They've moved again. Okay, wait. Can I move it back? They're moving. All right, the next step in this process is going to be for me to take these outside and leave them in the sun for between 4 and 6 hours, depending on how warm of a day is. It's pretty warm out there today. So I think I'm probably going to be able to get away with maybe 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. And then hopefully we get a turmeric print out of this. We'll see when we come back. I've been away for about 5 hours, excuse me, and the weather kind of turned on me a little bit. I thought today was going to be a good day because it was supposed to be super, super sunny, and it was this morning, but... Then it kind of got a bit overcast this afternoon, but I think 5 hours might have been enough. I really hope so. So let's open these up, and just because I thought it would be fun, I did do one with some leaves. So I'm going to open this up. Actually, I'm ahead of myself. So to do the wash, now I probably should have looked up to find out what the wash does, and I'll put a little note. I'll research that afterwards. But I've got some baking soda, about a heaped teaspoon, and borax would have worked just as well. Borax is actually preferred, I think. But I've got some baking soda in my dish here. I'm going to put a bit of water in my dish, and I hope this is not the cracked one. Because things can get a little interesting if this is my cracked dish. I don't think so. I did check. Okay, so I'm going to mix it up. Just get some of this baking soda mixed in. And I think it's just to bring out the color, if I remember correctly. But I will double check on that. Okay, so that seems like it has mixed pretty well. And let me open up this first one. Guys, I really hope this worked. I have no idea. I really do hope it did, though. Okay. Okay, so it looks like maybe I should have... All right, well, let me not judge too early. Let me take this one away. Let me open up the second one, and it could be that there's a reason why you should filter the and take oh well, that one went in. It's in now. Let's just rinse it. I think, let me get my brush. I know this is not something I'm supposed to do, but I'm going to do it anyway and see if I can brush away some of that. Oh my gosh, yes, it's working. You guys, okay, so maybe I could have left it out a little more, but for my first try, I'm just going to proclaim this a success. I think it did work, and I think the paper also worked. That was my other, if you remember, this is just kind of sticker paper, label paper. Here's our other one. Let's get that in. So I don't know how much stickiness is left, if I can still peel the sticker off, but I'll let it dry and try. So I know that brushing all the excess off like this is an extra step that I haven't actually seen anybody else do, but I think it does seem like it's working though. Let me just get that. All right, let's do this last one, and let me see if I can just all right, this one, let's put this away. And next time I think I will do a better job of filtering away the turmeric powder, so that I just get the emulsion, just get the watery bits. And this one wasn't out for as long. It was only out for maybe 4.5 hours. So I'm gonna let that drip. Oh, it's all right. Let me move the water away. All these other little bits, and bring this across. So it's curling. So I wonder if I can dry it like that, so it stops curling. And then it would be interesting, it will be interesting to see if I have a double here. I wonder if I can pat it dry. I'm gonna try. All this is just kind of trial and error at this point. See if I can pat it dry so it stops curling, and then turn it over so that we can see the patterns a little better. And I would really appreciate if anybody has done turmeric painting before. And oh wow, it's getting better and better. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think this one definitely could have stayed out a little longer, I think, but I think it worked. Let me bring you in. You can see, I think it worked. My first try, and I think it worked. Okay, so I am very happy with this. I think once they dry, I'm going to paint. I want to paint little flowers around these dots and with stems. Probably leave this one alone. And yeah, I think it worked, guys. So if anybody has tried this, if you see anything that I've done that you think is wrong or that I can improve on, I'd appreciate any comments. Or if you just think this was cool, just give me a thumbs up or a little heart. I'd appreciate that as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye.